What up with the world? Man, we're not perfect, but we're getting better. You hear me? So don't put me in no box, your box, or any box. You feel me? And today's video, I want to talk to y'all about timing. We always holding shit back, saying we're gonna take care of this, we're gonna do this at this time, without understanding that the moment is now, the time is now. You feel me? So I'm gonna go to the book with it. It's about a good 4 pages. You feel me? All right. Good things don't take time. In fact, it is you that makes time. I'm going to say that again. Good things don't take time. In fact, it is you that makes time. Time is illusion. Time within this third dimensional realm, also known as the physical plane, and reality, point blank, it is the realm of illusions. Hence why in the ancient Hindu traditions, they call it the world of Maya. Science will tell you that we can only see 0.0035% of reality due to visible light through a process called refraction, which is light bouncing off surfaces into our eyes. Visible light is only a tiny portion of the entirety of the electromagnetic spectrum, which involves infrared and ultraviolet. Now, when we're getting into the concept of time being an illusion, I want you to hear trap. So when I say illusion, I want you to hear trap. Because an illusion is a trap. It's something that isn't as it appears to be. That is the literal definition of time. It's an illusion because, yes, it exists in this third dimensional realm. But beyond this third dimensional realm, it doesn't exist. Now pay very close attention, because when it comes to the act of materializing your desired reality, beyond is where you need to pour from in or to materialize what it is that you want. I'm going to say that again. You feel me? Now pay very close attention, because when it comes to the act of materializing your desired reality, beyond is where you need to pour from in or to materialize what it is that you want. You feel me? You're not putting no time on it. So as long as you're thinking within the confinements of time, you're operating within a box, which is why it feels like every time you take a step forward, you end up taking a step back, or you take a step forward and it continues to run away, which is because you're unaware of the fact you're still operating within a box, within time, within a trap. This box is a representative. This box is a representative. This box is a representative of time, space, and constraint. Religious people will say, "I'll get to it in God's time." Spiritual people will say, "Divine timing." Divine timing or God's timing is nothing more than a spiritualized delay rejection mechanism of your old frequency. Understand, when we're talking about your old frequency or current reality that you're attempting to move from, on a spiritual plane, it exists as its own individual entity. It's literally an energy. Hence why when you feel like you try to take a step forward, things get worse. And it's due to the fact that there's quite literally a frequency that exists within you that's trying to remain. The old stinking thinking of yours is just wants to stay. Now, the reason why I say that divine timing or God's timing is a spiritualized delay mechanism of the old frequency is because the universe/God withholds nothing from you. The only individual that decides timing of the materialization of their desired reality is you. So when you really begin to understand how it works in relation to manifestation, it is nothing more than a spiritualized delay rejection mechanism from the old frequency, rejecting and delaying the new reality, the new you. Why? Because your old frequency only wants to exist. Most people operate in a mind frame of "I will," "I am going to," "one day soon," and "eventually," putting all those delays on your reality without realizing that all of these are confined by time, which is a trap. Because when you're saying things like "I will," what you're doing without realizing is future projection. Now, due to the fact that outside this third dimensional realm, there is no past, there is no future, only the now, the moment. So every time you think thoughts that resonate, reflect, or imply anything of the above, you are projecting the frequency of your desired reality to a place that doesn't exist. Anytime that you are doing what we call third dimensional thinking, you will be third dimensionally realm limited. Understand whether it is a career promotion, a point in your relationship, or just a simple goal. Everything that everything that you deem that you want is something that you're going to have to internalize now, like right now. Because not only do you project a frequency into the future that doesn't exist outside this third dimensional realm, you unfortunately indicate that you are the opposite of whatever it is that you want to obtain. Think about it like this. If you say, I will be rich, what are you saying about this current moment in time? I'm not rich right now. If you say, I'm going to be in a healthy relationship one day, what are you saying in this current moment in time? I'm either single or in a toxic one. And when you say, one day I'm going to get that career promotion, what are you saying about this moment in time? My career sucks. Projection. You got to monitor it. Your destination is your starting location eternally. I'm going to say that again. Your destination is your starting location eternally. You feel me? Because you can only ever be where you are. You can only ever be where you are. Understand what we call reality is the end product. Reality is an effect. The reality that you live in on a physical level is the product of action that you take. The action that you take is a product of those mental nudges and emotions. The only way to materialize your desired reality now is to enter it now. When you see time as linear, you think you have to wait to get to a certain point in order to get it, without realizing that the longer you wait, the more the universe makes you wait, because you're making yourself wait, because you are a reflection of the universe on a macro cosmic level. I'm going to say that one more time. You feel me? And we're going to end it with that. When you see time as linear, you think you have to wait to get to a certain point in order to get it, without realizing that the longer you wait, the more the universe makes you wait, because you're making yourself wait, because you are a reflection of the universe on a macro cosmic level. Whew, that was deep. You feel me? Basically, man, I've been known to do it a lot in my life. I know plenty of other family members, friends, homies, whatever, do it in their life. We hold back on doing things that we know we need to do by saying things like, I will, soon, God's timing, divine timing, without understanding that good things don't take time. We make time. You feel me? Good things don't take time. We make time. So all that sitting back saying, I'm gonna get to it, you just slowing down your life. You're slowing down your growth with all these I will, one day, soon. Soon may not come quick enough. One day may not come quick enough. You got to do it now. In the moment. Whatever thoughts you got going on in your mind that's telling you to push that back, that's that old frequency. Get rid of that and start thinking new, healthier thoughts, man. You got to grow. All that sitting back, waiting on some shit to drop out of the sky or waiting on somebody to hand you something, that shit is played out. We got to grow, man. And we got to continue to move. We make time. The energy, our attention, whatever we focusing on, that's what we are creating. So if you on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and that's where your attention is going, that's where your energy is going, don't expect to get anything out of it. Especially if you're not going to these things to learn something new, to find something out that helps you utilize your life to move forward and to grow. You feel me? You got people just getting on these apps and all this stuff just to see what drama is going on. Who shot who talking about who, the gossip. Then they wonder why they can't progress in life. They wonder why things is going the way they're just going. You're sitting back waiting on a time. You're sitting back waiting on something. When you are the creator. You feel me? That's this my life, and that's your life. We own it. You gotta own it. All that God's timing and all that. God is with us. He within us. You feel me? But he ain't finna just force you to go do something you don't want to do. You gonna have to do it. So I salute everybody staying true to their purpose until they come up, man. And another video coming soon, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Salute.